Ho ho ho, hello everyone! EnemyKhan here to spread some holiday cheer. Christmas is upon us, and what better way to celebrate than with the gift of great game gospel. I'll be looking back at a few of my favorite games that I played in 2021, so let's get right into these pixelated presents.
Let's go!
I know this game came out last year, and it was very helpful in getting me through the lockdown, but I had a lot of fun with the game this year as well. In January and February, there were a lot of snow days, and Animal Crossing gave me something to do on those cold, quiet days. I was hard at work trying to catch all the bugs, fish, and deep-sea creatures that were available in those months, and I actually managed to catch every single thing that could be caught, including the elusive barrel eye. Another monumental achievement I made in-game was completing the fossil collection, which was quite tedious considering that most of the fossils I brought in were pesky duplicates. And I can't forget the night I found a tarantula island. Serious bank was made the next morning, over 300,000 bells. I also did lots of work to beautify my island and started growing many flower hybrids. Overall, I played Animal Crossing for many hours in the early months of the year.
Let's go!
Undoubtedly the best Wii U port on the Switch. We have Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I was hyped for this game the moment it got announced back in September 2020 during the Mario Direct. There was also the speculation for Daisy leading up to the game's release, and I still think that's a missed opportunity. Looking at the actual game, 3D World is a lot better than it was on the Wii U. The new dive move is great and saved me countless times. The photo mode is also a nice addition, albeit I didn't really use it that much, but on to the main new addition, Bowser's Fury. I was so hooked on this mode that I 100% completed the entire thing in one night. The open world style of this adventure is incredible, and I would love to see a brand new 3D Mario game built like this. Fury Bowser is also a legitimate intimidating threat, and the kaiju battles against him as Giga Cat Mario are epic. I really hope this game gets DLC, but I think it's highly unlikely at this point.
Let's go!
One day in late February, I was sitting in the library at school, when all of a sudden, a thought popped into my head. I should play Mother 3. So I booted up the game on an emulator on my school Chromebook and began playing, and by early March, I had beaten the entire game. It was an experience that very few games could replicate for me. I was very invested in the story. So invested, in fact, that I beat chapters 3 and 4 in just a couple hours. As I was playing, I also watched Chuggaaconroy's Let's Play and avoided spoilers by watching episodes after I played their segments in-game. The game has a great battle system as well, with the rhythm combos and numerous battle themes. Speaking of music, this game's soundtrack is amazing, undoubtedly my favorite video game OST of all time. I also love the concept of the first 3 chapters taking place from different characters' perspectives. Many people think that the game is solely about Lucas, but that's just not the case. If this game ever does get localized, I will definitely pre-order it.
Let's go!
This one might surprise you guys, but I really like this $1 eShop platformer and its sequel. Toree 3D and Toree 2 are very addicting, and it's actually quite tough to get S-rank times on all the levels, especially the massive Jumble Jam ones from the first game. The music is also really good, and the game nails the PlayStation 1/N64 vibe. I can't wait for Toree 3 if it ever does happen. If you have any gold points to spare, definitely check these games out.
Let's go!
Ah yes, the first game in the Paper Mario series, and out of the Paper Mario games that I have played, it's definitely my favorite. This could potentially change considering I'm getting Origami King soon, but you never know. So as the story goes, I got a computer back in July, and a few days later I decided to download Project 64. I downloaded Yoshi's Story to test it out and proceeded to download Smash 64 and Mario 64 Chaos Edition. Then in August, I downloaded Paper Mario, and I'm glad I did. I immediately fell in love with the battle system and quirky characters. I also felt a legitimate sense of adventure as I played through the game. Once I made it to Chapter 6, though, I just kinda lost the urge to play and haven't touched the game since. It's unfortunately fallen into my backlog like many other games. I hope to return to it and finish the game one day.
Let's go!
Minecraft is most certainly not a game that I started in 2021. In fact, I've been playing Minecraft since early 2013 and haven't stopped since. That's not to say I didn't have new experiences with the game this year, as I definitely did. 2021 brought us 1.17 and 1.18, aka the Caves and Cliffs update in 2 parts. 1.17 gave us a few new mobs, but the one I was most excited for, the Warden, unfortunately got delayed to the Wild update. 1.18 is definitely my favorite of the two. Increased build height, bigger caves, insane mountains and views. What's not to love about the new content?
Let's go!
Yet another game from a previous year, but one that wrapped up this year. Smash Ultimate received 4 new DLC characters in 2021. Pyra and Mithra in March, Kazuya in June, and Sora in October. Of the 4, Kazuya is undoubtedly my favorite. It's sad the Ultimate speculation cycle is over, but it'll give the community some time to detox, which is most certainly a good thing. It's no secret that this is my favorite game of all time, and I don't see that changing for a very long time. I also finally got an Everyone Is Here banner, and it's as beautiful as the Sistine Chapel. As for what I'm playing right now, I recently got Breath of the Wild, and I'm having an absolute blast with it. I'm also getting Paper Mario the Origami King and WarioWare Get It Together very soon. And I'm also planning on getting a PlayStation Classic in the near future to expand my gaming horizons. I'd like to quickly talk about a few plans for the channel going into 2022. Crazy Unboxing will remain on hiatus until the next wave of Smash Bros. Amiibo release in spring. And gaming videos will not be happening anymore as my computer is not very well suited for making them. Now, to wrap things up. At the time I'm recording this video, the channel has close to 6,000 subscribers, which is insane considering I started the year with around 600. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you've given me throughout the year. I will also be getting some new recording equipment soon, such as a tripod, ring light, and green screen. So hopefully live action content will be more common in the future. With all that said, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays guys, and I'll see you all next year.